Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Hello, and welcome to the Mar Project. Mar Chua here, and yes, I'm outside. This was also the same place where I filmed my episode on Mary Wollstonecraft and Mary Shelley. So if you haven't checked it out here, but the reason why I'm discussing books is because this is another episode of Peaches Reviews Pages, which is the blog tie-in with my official book blog called Peach Pink Pages. See, I got the title right for once. The only problem that I have about the series is that the series is a little bit different sounding from the book blog itself, so it kind of becomes a tongue twister for me. But hello, my name is Marchua, and today I'm not sure if you can see the book in front of me, but we're going to be discussing what I consider a modern classic. So this one is called The Alchemist by Paulo. I might butcher this name. Coelho. So Paulo Coelho. And as always, the audio, if you're watching the audio and video version in this channel, the official blog post will be in the link in the description below, so feel free to read together with me. Alright, so let's get started. First, I'm gonna read a quote from the book. "This is why alchemy exists, so that everyone will search for his treasure, find it, and then want to be better than he was in his former life. Lead will play its role until the world has no further need for lead, and then lead will have to turn itself into gold."
Say alchemy again.
Alchemy?
Alchemy. You were like alchemy.
Huh?
Alchemy.
Screw you! I grew
I love that.
I grew up speaking with the English with a Filipino accent. American.
Continue with your alchemy.
Stop! Bully. He's a bully. Okay. Despite the book being published in 1988, Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist may as well be considered as a modern classic. The story mixes fantastical, philosophical, and religious elements. Though the book uses simple, easy-to-read language, it contains hidden, deeper meanings that require full analysis. It's a kind of stories that would rival The Little Prince by I don't know how to say this name, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, the French author, and Sophie's World by Justine Garder, if not be on the same shelf as them. Or if you're feeling brave, Animal Farm by George Orwell. It's a fable disguised as a political propaganda. Click here to watch my video on it. So, this copy I found is small, compact, and easy to carry in your small bag. It has a lot of bonus content like interviews with the author, discussion questions, a reader's guide, and an illustration showing what Santiago, the main character's journey, would have looked like. Well, here is the map. Really nice. So there's a map of his journey. So now let's discuss the magic of I'm gonna mock Jerome. Alchemy.
Alchemy.
Well, the title of the book is about an alchemist, it stars a shepherd named Santiago. The book opens with a prologue of an alchemist. I'm just mocking him. I'm just mocking Jerome at this point. Who reads a book about the history of Narcissus. We all know about the tale of the man that fell in love with his reflection and fell into a pool. Coelho adds a twist of this story by introducing the goddess of the forest, who spoke to the lake as a spiritual figure. She asks the lake why its water is salty tears. The lake shares that it cried when it saw its own beauty reflected in Narcissus' eyes. The ending fascinates the alchemist. We are introduced to Santiago. He arrives at an abandoned church with his flock of sheep. When he sleeps under the church's sycamore tree, he has a recurring dream that would begin his journey to exploring his identity and finding his purpose. Here's what happens in the dream. A child approaches Santiago, telling him to look for some treasures in the Egyptian pyramids. Santiago ventures off to search for that treasure. He meets an old man named Melchizedek. Shout out to my former classmate from BA Sociology named Melchizedek, who is now a teaching assistant. Shout out. Hi, Mel. Melchizedek is the king of Salem and believes that it is his purpose to find the same treasure. We are introduced to the concept of the personal legend, which is looking into and finding your true purpose in life. He convinces Santiago to sell his flock so that he can have enough to set off to Tangier. However, Santiago is in trouble when he is robbed upon arrival. Santiago must work for a crystal merchant to get his money back. In the meantime, Santiago has the company of two rocks Melchizedek has gifted him, named Urim and Tumim. Urim is a white-colored rock, and then Tumim is the black-colored rock. While working for the crystal merchant, Santiago is mentored by him on how to handle and manage businesses. In just a year, Santiago became wealthy. The first part of the book ends with a choice between traveling to search for more treasure or buying a sheep to bring back his flock. He decides to travel. With more than enough money to continue his journey, Santiago invests and joins a caravan in the Sahara Desert. There he meets an Englishman. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Oh, that's good.
Who is studying alchemy. Yeah, now I kind of just want to butcher that word just to piss you off.
Yes.
Alchemy.
Alchemy. This young student has a secret stored in a device he carries called the Emerald Tablet. The ultimate creation, the student calls, is the masterwork, and that masterwork is called the Philosopher's Stone, which can turn lead into gold, and the mysterious elixir of life, which can cure just about anything. Santiago learns that the student is traveling to the oasis, Al-Fayum, because he wants to meet the 200-year-old alchemist. Note that he's also different from the prologue alchemist. There's just a lot of alchemists present in the book. I guess you can say that we have to study the science of this book. The Englishman's purpose for meeting the 200-year-old guy is to ask him about his secret to living, to trade, and his study. Coincidentally, the caravan stops at Al-Fayum to protect its travelers from the ongoing wars around. Santiago meets and falls in love with Fatima, who is from there. He also starts to experience visions and omens. The alchemist, the actual 200-year-old guy, learns of this and invites Santiago to explore the deserts with him. The alchemist teaches more about the personal legend to Santiago and how, in order to fulfill that personal legend, Santiago must make a decision to leave Fatima and the caravan and continue embarking on his journey with the alchemist's help. Together, they discuss the concept of the soul of the world, but their studies are interrupted during an attack as the alchemist is held hostage. He tells the soldiers that Santiago himself is a powerful alchemist in exchange for all the money Santiago had. Away from the alchemist and feeling alone, Santiago figures himself out. Like, he doesn't even know a single thing about alchemy. How could the alchemist fool others like that? Well, he tries his best anyway. And besides communicating with his pet rocks, he tries to speak with the wind and the sun. With his persuasion, he somehow creates a sandstorm. He prays, and in the middle of the sandstorm, he teleports? He reappears at the spot where the alchemist was held hostage, proving him right and setting him free. The alchemist and Santiago continue traveling, a few hours away from the pyramids. The alchemist demonstrates to Santiago how the Philosopher's Stone works, sending him gold, and they part as Santiago makes it to the pyramids alone, digging in the ground for the treasure he dreamt of. He encounters trouble again when he's about to get mugged. He is once again left penniless, but not worthless nor powerless. One of the thieves learns about Santiago's dream and informs him of another, how did you say it again, sycamore? Sycamore tree growing in another church in Spain, where his story started all this time. The realization strikes him. When Santiago finds his way back to Spain, he finds the same treasure he kept struggling to look for. It was buried under the tree. Santiago takes the chest of jewels and gold and makes a vow to return to Al-Fayum to reunite with his lover Fatima, finally having found his personal legend and followed his heart. Spark notes, my beloved, help me digest the book and the analysis. The Alchemist has a lot of allusions to religious texts and biblical stories, referencing characters like Melchizedek himself, who is the king of Salem in the books of Genesis, Psalm, the Hebrews, or Testing Faith. After all, Paulo Coelho, in his interview, shares about his Catholic faith and how this also inspired him to write some of his books, such as this one. Santiago was also originally supposed to be a priest, as raised by his father through his shepherd training. Instead, Santiago is the type of shepherd whose values are unconventional or different, searching for freedom and identity, knowing that he is destined for something else. The religious elements also present churches as the starting point of the book, like the sycamore trees and Santiago's visions. Lastly, Santiago praying to the wind and the sun to help him create a thunderstorm is a way to communicate with nature. All of these events were predetermined, putting Santiago through the trials in the desert throughout his journey. A phrase, maktub, is uttered a lot throughout the book, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Arabic for "it is written," meaning this was meant for Santiago to experience, especially finding the real treasure in the end. This treasure isn't just the wealth Santiago acquires, but the wisdom and lessons he has picked up along his way. He also experiences love with Fatima, which in a way symbolizes part of his growth as a character. Fatima believes that when it comes to men's journeys, they must leave their lovers for a period of time, but if they love them, they will eventually return, which Santiago vowed to do as the novel closes. This was a short but cozy read. I particularly enjoyed the concept behind the personal legend, which is a calling or a true purpose to serve in life. Now, as the holidays are approaching, I will express my Catholic faith and reveal the stories I always enjoy listening to in the church. Beetle!
You let it fly.
Oh.
That's crazy.
It
It just
died.
suddenly
Did it
died.
just die? Oh
Yes,
no.
it did.
Oh wait, no, it flew. Okay.
Jesus.
Get it, Jesus, because it's almost Christmas.
That was good. That was good.
So it's in the last few days before Christmas. Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ, on the 8th of December would carry a baby through Immaculate Conception. An angel appears to her before these events, prophesying her fate, of which she is quickly overwhelmed by, considering this will all happen before her marriage to Joseph. How could she carry a child without, well, you know? Anyways, instead of running away from this newfound destiny, she carries the little baby Jesus until he is born in the manger on Christmas Day. Yesterday, well, on December 20th, as of writing the blog post, the homily of the 5th Misa de Gallo Mass tackled bravery and the impossible. Mary was brave enough to embrace her role as the Holy Mother of Jesus Christ. Just like Mary, Santiago chose to be brave in conquering his challenges throughout his travels, especially when proving to the soldiers that, as the alchemist said, that he is a powerful alchemist too. In that moment of fear, Santiago realizes his worth and sees that he's a lot more than what he thinks. So it has like a very good sense of ultimate growth and development throughout the book, which I really like because like the boy is just, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was revealed in the book that he's like 16 or 17. This book, as an article from Slater Katz, I love his name, said, "This is the ultimate self-help book that is not a self-help book. It's a kind of story that would make you think. Despite its simple premise, which is boy looks for treasure, boy meets a magician, etc., its hidden meanings will stick with you for days and provide you a little inspiration and motivation, especially when you're searching for your personal legend. For me, I will admit I still have yet to search for my personal legend. I know that I am approaching my mid-20s very soon. Is turning 24 considered as being mid-20s? But there are still a lot of things I want to be able to figure out and experience in my lifetime. I have a lot of hobbies and things I'm passionate about. I want to see what I'm capable of doing and where my hobbies and passions will take me. I hope you enjoyed this read as much as I did. Remember to always follow your heart, as it will take you places. And also, the real treasure we find is the things we have learned all our lives. Now, I have a question for you. What's your personal legend?" Okay, so that is all for The Alchemist. So I will have one more book blog entry on my main blog site before the year ends, which will be my top 10 reads of the year. But this will be my last episode for the book blog for 2025. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again to Jerome for proofreading and filming me. Also, if you noticed, I had to switch locations real quick because it was getting noisy in the spot earlier. And also, we're al fresco right now. It is currently past 4 p.m. as of filming this. So yeah, it is late afternoon and we're just enjoying the breeze and I guess waiting for the sunset. Who knows? Anyways, advance Merry Christmas to you guys. This might also be the last vlog I will make before the year ends. So advance Merry Christmas to you all, Happy Holidays, and wishing you all a prosperous New Year to all of those who recognize and celebrate it. This was Mar Chua of the Mar Project, and I will see you in the next year. Bye, guys!
Na ito at baka kung ano pang maharbat na sa loob. Sandali!
Hi!
Hi.
We're currently at a coffee shop that does not have any pastries at the moment, so we're just having drinks again.
They put coffee in my non-coffee.
Oh no!
It's alright.
Also, the coffee shop we were supposed to go to eat was closed, so we had to eat at the one next door that does not have any pastries. Food review, I guess. Drink review.
Hi. I love it still, of course.
Yay, we finished our drinks. Although it has coffee. He got scammed with coffee.
It's okay. I'm gonna
Clip on! Yeah!
We got a stressful time right now.
We are in the middle of traffic.